Residents and friends of Gresham, I wanted to take a moment today to update you on local developments related to the coronavirus COVID-19. As we continue to learn more about this rapidly changing global health issue, health experts have advised that two things are clear. First, the spread and impacts of COVID-19 will likely impact nearly every community in our nation. Second, these impacts can be decreased through collective actions and prudent precautionary policies. Today, at the advice of our emergency management and public safety staff, the City of Gresham, along with other local government agencies in the region, took the precautionary measure of declaring an emergency. I want to be clear, an emergency declaration in a situation like this is a preparative measure. The most significant impact of this declaration is that our process to receive county, state, and federal emergency resources and funds as a result of the eventual impact of COVID-19 in our community will be much easier and more streamlined. While developing situations with unknown impacts can be anxiety-inducing, the best possible way for us to prepare ourselves and decrease fear is to prepare appropriately, listen to and take the advice of medical professionals, follow the guidance on social distancing, and take close care of those who belong to higher risk groups. Now is an excellent time to offer assistance to our chronically infirmed and elderly neighbors, family members, and loved ones. Running an errand or grabbing groceries to help them minimize exposure at this moment in time could be extremely helpful. Once again, this declaration is not intended to induce undue alarm, but rather is part of our normal, prudent planning process in times of uncertainty like this, as a way to ensure that we can access all of the resources we need to provide the best possible services to you, our residents. In addition to today's declaration, here are some of the measures we're taking at Gresham City Hall. We will keep you informed by sending regular, important communications to our community with up-to-the-date information as we learn more and new developments transpire. Please keep an eye on our social media channels for updates. We are coordinating with our schools. Today I spoke with all three superintendents in Gresham to let them know about the measures that we are taking as a city and to ensure that we have ongoing coordination with our school districts. We are increasing the cleaning and disinfection of public spaces and city facilities. And as for public events, we as a city will be canceling all non-essential city committee meetings until the first week of April. And we will limit all outside meetings occurring in city facilities for the same duration. For public events that involve city staff, we will maintain any financial contributions that we have pledged to partner organizations and nonprofits, but we will be limiting the involvement of our city staff. The city will be postponing the Lilac Run until June 6th. We will be reaching out to our most vulnerable populations to ensure that they are taking extra precautions through media messages and the city's media channels. We will institute a water shutoff moratorium for 60 days. This measure is to ensure that all our residents can practice safe hygiene habits like careful hand washing. We have and will continue to coordinate with the faith community, care homes, schools, and other community groups to encourage limiting exposure and risk. We as a city have been in communication with the White House and the team at the Small Business Administration. We are exploring any avenues that may exist to provide support for residents and businesses impacted by reduced economic activity as a result of social distancing. We are working as a city to continue to provide services in an efficient, effective, and safe manner in the event that this virus spreads into our community. And finally, we are closely monitoring the needs of our first responders and police and fire, working with the state of Oregon to ensure a steady and sufficient flow of resources like masks, hand sanitizers, and sanitary gloves. Thank you for taking the time to listen to this message. I remain incredibly impressed with the collective civic spirit of Gresham residents. I have observed time and time again that it is in the most pressing times when we are at our very best. You are awesome neighbors and friends to one another, and I am convinced that we are up to the current challenge we face locally, nationally, and globally to slow the spread of the virus and avoid overwhelming our medical system. In fact, I know we are poised to do so. As a mayor, I see that collective community spirit profoundly each day in our city. We will continue to provide tips, updates, and information as it comes in. Thank you for taking the time today. Please stay tuned for more updates and stay safe. Thank you.